learn how to use this thing. Look, I just got it like 2 days ago. Low-key, so I don't know.
It's Doechii.
Gotta get the fit. Hold on. Get into her period. And with the bread. Oh my gosh, I don't know how safe this is. I get the skirt when I want. I get the skirt when I want. Can I just say that I want to give the biggest kudos to you morning people. I've been trying to be a bit more intentional with getting up early, and the last 2 days I've gotten up voluntarily at 8:30 a.m. Now some of y'all are probably like, girl, that ain't even early. I get up at 6, okay? And good for you. But for me, I like to sleep in. However, I will say the times that I've gotten up early previously, I had a much better day. So part of my whole out with the old, in with the new is having a better morning schedule. Because it does not matter what type of alarm sound I turn on, and I've probably gone through every iPhone alarm sound there is. Me and that snooze button, twin. Where have you been? We locked in. So I actually wanted to get up at 8 a.m. today, but because I might have snoozed once or twice, I got up at 8:30, which is still earlier than like 10:30, which is when I used to get up. I know. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to transition into being a morning person. I'm changing up a lot of my habits because I feel like I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm comfortable, which comfortable sometimes good, comfortable to compared to where I'm trying to be not so good. And it's habits like that that might seem like they're small habits that I feel like have really led to me procrastinating a lot of stuff, because no matter what they tell you, being an entrepreneur and a creative, you need a lot more discipline than the regular person. And that's not saying I'm not a regular person, but y'all know what I'm saying. With the current lifestyle that I have, if I don't work, I don't eat. You know what I'm saying? And I be hungry. But I'm currently headed to my Rolfing appointment. If you don't know what Rolfing is, I want to make sure that I say it properly, so I'm probably gonna end up putting like a little description of what it actually is somewhere here. It's literally done wonders for my body. My back as of late has just really been hurting, and on Rolfing days I do not go to the gym. It really loosens like your muscles up, and I'm not trying to hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the usual. Feet, neck, shoulders, but my lower back, probably because of all the sitting, planes, flying, all that stuff that I was talking about earlier. Definitely need some lower back work. And then my ribbies. Hips. So hips, yeah.
Both sides.
Both sides. Maybe more so left side, but definitely both sides, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This one thing that got me tripping. Is this one thing that got me tripping? You did this one thing, you so made me feel it. Is this one thing? Is this one thing? Is this one thing that caught me slipping? Is this one thing I want to admit? You did this one thing and I'm so with it. Is this one thing? You did this one thing.
Yeah. Even this was like hurting to do it yesterday, the last couple days. So, new woman. I was trying to hold it together in there, y'all, but I had a lot of travel, and it involves a lot of sitting, standing, cars, plane rides for like different bookings and stuff. That, it normally doesn't hurt because I don't want to discourage y'all, for those of y'all that have never gotten robbed, but oh my gosh, she beat my ass today. Hey, honey. Take me home.
Okay.
An hour for 30. Bro, I rock with Atlanta, but an hour. I was about to show you the screen, but I got my whole home address on there. An hour for 30 miles is crazy, bro. I'm gonna get there around 5. I still need to eat. And then I have a gig tonight. All right, let's talk, I guess. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. I know this is something that's typically pretty different for my channel. I've posted vlogs and stuff before, but I primarily post like DJ videos. But you know what I'm saying? We changing the game up a little bit. I had taken a like week-long social media break just because of all the election stuff, and it was just really overwhelming to see all my timeline all day, every day. And in that break, I feel like I learned a lot about how much I was kind of counting on social media, like on a everyday basis. You know, I think a lot of us having, well, for me, so I'm 31. Damn! 31, about to be 32 next year, but having grown up You know, I feel like my generation, oh my God, that made me sound so old. I feel like my generation has had so many changes in such a quick amount of time. There was no social media at first. Then all of a sudden there was social media. Then there were 17 different social media platforms and everybody's learning about social media. Then social media companies are like, hey, we can make money off of this. Then advertisements, then content, so much stuff. Where a lot of my high school, little middle school, but high school and adult life has just been social media. And I didn't realize until I took this break this last week how much I actually have consumed social media and like how much of it my brain actually like counts on seeing. Like, I don't want to say addiction because I feel like that's a little bit dramatic, you know what I'm saying? But any time I had downtime, my first inclination was, all right, well, let me check socials, whether that's checking my comments, checking the timeline, checking whatever. This past week, whenever I would go to the bathroom, would sit down to eat, I would have to consciously be like, no, put your phone down, or pull up a book or something that's actually like better for you. And that's when I really was like, let me change some of my habits. And this is so interesting to do because I've never really like documented my life like this. Like whenever I do vlog stuff, it's like geek vlogs and stuff like that. But a lot of times I also feel like people think that people who are creatives or athletes or whatever, like, don't be going through real life stuff. That's not the case. So, you know, although I'm blessed to have worked to get to the point where I can create my daily schedule, while that might sound fun, and it is to an extent, it takes so much more discipline. So over the last couple of months, I've kind of developed some lazier habits or not so good habits. And then for those of y'all that don't know, I am engaged, so I'm in a relationship, and in the most healthy way. Like, I feel like once you're, you know, around somebody all the time, you tend to just kind of like be a bit more laxed. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, but it's the reality of the situation. And, you know, if my partner, if she wants to sleep in a little bit longer, I'm like, I mean, I kind of want to cuddle too. So you know what I'm saying? Lots of things where I just felt like, you know, to excel and get to the next level that I want to get to, I have to change some things that have just been normal for me for a while. And that's why I think it's so important to frequently do like a house cleaning, you know, like clean your own house. Literally too, but like out with the old and in with the new. What are some things you want to do, and what is that going to require? What is that going to take? What difficult things are you going to have to change or adjust in order to achieve and get to? This sun is beating my ass, bro. Achieve the things you want to achieve and get to the level that you want to get to. You know, you got to where you are now with the current habits that you have now. And so are you either going to backtrack, or are you actually going to get to that next space? You know, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. There's so many things that I just haven't shared publicly, like production wise, you know, making beats, music, new music, putting out my own music, sports stuff, basketball stuff. Like, I have so many interests, and one of the biggest challenges that I've faced for the longest time is, you know how they say, jack of all trades, master of none. And that's kind of been the story of my life. But then I realized there's more to that quote that I can't currently think of. So I'm going to have to put that right here for y'all. And it really put things into perspective for me, because as human beings, we are multifaceted. We do multiple things. We enjoy multiple things, and it is okay. Do you need to monetize every hobby that you have? No, not necessarily. But if there's things that you want to do, you know, we only, depending on what you believe in, we only get one opportunity to do this. Ultimately, you are in control of how you choose to do this. And if there are things that you enjoy doing, and it might be something completely new, right? I feel like as human beings, we have a lot of chapters in our lives where it's like, okay, in our teens we might like this, and then we don't like it anymore in our 20s, and then we do like it again in our 30s. Like, things are ever changing. You are an ever changing human being. And so to deprive yourself of exploring something new that you might be enjoying, or something new that you want to do because you're like, well, technically I've put myself in this box and this is what I'm doing right, and this is what I'm good at, so therefore I should. No! And that's where I am. I'm at the part where I'm like, you know what? But here's the thing, right? It's going to take more time. It's going to take more work. It's going to take more effort. So if you have that discipline to get that done, then I don't see why you can't have the type of life that you want to live. Like, I want to travel. I want to do. First of all, I'm going to let y'all in a little secret. I don't know how well this is going to work because I do have a lot of other things going on. But I used to want to be a professional basketball player. In my delusional state, because I feel like in order to be a creative, you have to be delusional to some extent. I think I can still play professionally. Now, unless things drastically change with my body, I don't think that professionally is in the WNBA necessarily. But overseas, hell yeah! Ball on these halls overseas, you know what I'm saying? But that is something that I still kind of want to explore. So time management, you know? I've been on a journey of unlearning and relearning, kicking old habits, introducing new ones, and the uncomfortability that comes with introducing those new habits and just trying new things. Like, I'm the person that's living this life, and having grown up the way that I did, where I relied on my parents' validation a lot, I grew up in a very strict household. I'm like, I'm not in that household anymore. Love my parents. I have a great relationship with my parents, but I'm not in that household anymore. And even they have changed and evolved, you know? Listen, all my firstborns, y'all can relate, okay? We done had it the hardest, and everybody else just get to skate by, okay? But this journey of rediscovery and relearning things is one that I am anxiously anticipating.
Baby girl, don't do less about me. I'm just bad girl, and bad for everybody. Baby girl, don't tell your friends. Black nigga with her neck tag. Respect that, old bitch, she ain't like that. She left that, drop one take, two take. Brand new, can't even get a hold of a nigga pose with a man that's like that. Smooth nigga do no rapping. No girl, 5-star, she an actress. She's so used to that life so plastic. By the lake, LA like magic. Spit rapid, no class, just classes. I pay happy. Then I told her, baby, fall in love. Ooh, fall in love. Wish I never did it. I don't wanna.
Oh my God, y'all, I just had a coughing fit and my booty cheeks hurt. Damn. I ain't tripping, cause I'm a rager. You know, actually, let's talk about this. You know what I'm not mad at? I am not mad at T-Pain making like a slight comeback right now. He's already kind of been releasing, you know, sprinkles of music the last couple years, like with Kehlani and stuff like that. This new song with Glorilla is heat. And a lot of these younger kids that are like, oh my God, he's so dope. Yeah, that was our entire early 2000s when you were not even born. Maybe like a little baby. But I'm here for the T-Pain comeback. Big time heavy. I just thought about it, but if you have not, sweaty face and all, damn. If you have not had a chance to subscribe, it's for, oh shit, police. Okay, it was not for me. My heart beating a little bit low, no cap. What was I saying? Oh yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to drop me a like, and also drop me what your favorite T-Pain song is in the comments, because he's got a lot. I also want to note that this is day 3 in a row of me being up and out the bed by 8:30. Besides my allergies acting up this morning because I'm allergic to my mascara, just got a new one. It's been a pretty productive morning, and I'm feeling like really motivated. So I don't know if that's me getting up early in the morning or if it's still this pre-workout that has me cracked out a little bit. So I'm about to go home, shower, eat, change, eat, and then I have a lunchtime live stream that I'm very excited about. If you're watching this after the fact and you missed this one, that's okay. I'm gonna have plenty more, just don't miss the next one, okay? Okay.
Every time we link up, it's only a step. We're thinking where we get that. Is it wrong? Is it right? You know that I miss you. I be getting mixed signals while you slow.
Hey, baby girl. Tonight is a Doechii concert in Atlanta, and my good sis Miss Milan DJs for Doechii, right? We were talking the other week, she's like, let me know if you want to come to the Atlanta show. I was like, yeah, for sure, we'll be in town, we'll come. So I texted her early, like, hey, what time y'all go on, blah blah, what's the vibes, like, we're trying to figure out when to get there. She was telling me all this stuff. I was like, okay, cool, we'll figure it out, right? Next thing I know, literally it's 7:30 p.m. She texts me at 3:48 p.m. what, 4 hours ago, literally, and goes, hey, so do you want to open up? And I was like, yeah. So what started as just attending to support a friend now resulted in me opening up for Doechii. So it's lit. I'm gonna try to get that footage. I don't know what to say. I was just gonna try to get like show footage, but now I'm gonna try to get a little bit of everything. Okay, we litty in the motherfucking city and it's windy. go crazy. They are so lit in there. I'm still learning how to use this thing. Look, I just got it like 2 days ago, low key, so I don't know.
It's Doechii.
We gotta get the fit. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Get into her. Period. And with the bread. My DJ is Geronimo. And then over here we got, you know what I'm saying?
Jay Slade got me outside.
Got you outside. Hold on. Hold on. So I think it's super fitting that in my first like official real like Dana life vlog, you guys get to know my fiance, because I didn't think that y'all would be able to meet her until I take her on her surprise birthday trip that I almost just said out loud.
You can't hold water.
And did, yo. But Doechii show, 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. 4 Grammy nods.
Deserve.
Well deserved. Make sure next time she goes on tour, y'all check her out. Okay.
You killed it though.
Thank you,
You
babe.
did so good.
Thank you, babe.
Ain't that sure? Ain't it? Left no crumbs.
Thank you. And we didn't get a chance to record it, but Doechii also gave my flowers. So that was super, super nice. But it was a super genuine moment, super genuine interaction. But I do want to give another shout out, man, to my good sis, Miss Milan, for thinking about me for this. And we were able to pull it off. So, you know, I think that's why it's important to have people in your life and in your circle that know what your talents are and figure out how if they can present an opportunity. Because she didn't have to do that. She went out of her way to do that. And so I think it's super important to surround yourself with people who are not afraid to put you in positions to win. You know what I'm saying? So.
We love you, Mama.
We're at Bella Taco right now. I need to show y'all this food once it comes out because it's so